Howdy y'all, welcome to Nerd Studio. We're out at the range today with the Ruger Mark IV 2245 Lite. Stay tuned. So most of the shooting that I do is defensive-based shooting, right? I teach concealed carry, and so, it's what I spend most of my time doing when I get down at the range. However, there is some real benefit to doing real, honest-to-goodness target shooting. If you're in a gunfight, what are the chances you're going to have solid footing, or you're going to get the proper grip, or, you're going to go, hey, hold on, let me get my sights aligned, don't shoot me yet. Wait, my footing isn't quite right, and my instructor says I need to get my butt out a little bit. You're just not going to have time. Ricky's over there modeling. He's mocking me. Stop mocking me, Ricky. But the reason that you really want to practice the basics and do things like target shooting is the muscle memory that you develop while you're doing that proper sight alignment. You're really paying attention to your stance, your grip, all of the things that you learn when you first start to shoot. That muscle memory is going to help you if you get into a self-defense situation. It's the thing that's going to help you overcome the adrenaline rush. Muscle memory is everything, because your brain, you start getting your heart rate up around 155, 175 beats per minute, and your brain's going to start shutting down. The only thing you're going to have to rely on are the basics that you practiced, and so that is your best chance of getting through that. So I like to go out and do some target shooting just a few times a month to really work on my trigger control and really think about my aim and where the gun hits. And what I would do this with my carry gun, and that's fine. I shoot fine with that, but you can only refine so much with that kind of pistol. I can at 45 feet I can put 20 rounds in a 6-inch circle, which is kind of when you go to become an NRA pistol instructor, that's the score that you have to meet. So, but one of the tricks that I've learned is getting one of these target pistols, like the Ruger Mark series. Now, we'll talk a little bit about why the Mark IV. I'm sure most of you that watch these pistols know what's special about the Mark IV, but I've never talked about it, so I'll show it and go through the trick with you. But this is the 2245 Lite version, which means it has the controls and the grip angle like a 45, like a 1911 actually, but it's really light. The thing I like about that is I've got it forces my hands into a really proper grip to shoot it well, and for me, I don't know if this will for you, but for me that does translate to my carry gun. So you can do all kinds of cool things with it. It's got a rail up top, so you can put a red dot on there if you want. The sights here are adjustable. The rear sight is driftable. You've got a nice little screw up here you can do that with. Comes with 2 magazines, actually, which are, the standard Ruger Mark series magazines. It does have a manual safety. I'm not a big fan of that, but for target shooting, it doesn't bother me. This is fine. So let's shoot a little bit, and then we'll talk a little bit more about what makes the Mark IV special. So I'm not looking to do any, target shooting competitions or, enter the bullseye league or anything. Not really where my interests lie. What I want out of doing this kind of shooting is for it to increase the rest of my skills, and it does that. And it does it really, really nicely. I find that using this 22 with the exceptional trigger that you're going to find on these Mark IV pistols, I can concentrate on the basics, my grip, the trigger pull. I'm not having to worry about the recoil or any of that, and it allows me to concentrate on the things that make the difference. I have time to get my stance right. I'm not in a hurry. If I put the gun up on target and it doesn't feel right, I pull it back down. I'm trying to build those skills is all I'm after here. So I'm not running a timer or doing any of those things that I would do for self-defense shooting. So yeah, great gun for that. Let's talk a little bit about what makes the Mark IV special. Now my father-in-law Bob has a Mark III, and every time we go to clean that thing, it's like wanting to brain yourself trying to take it apart. I have a special tool that helps you do it. I don't even want to get into it. It's so frustrating. This is where they went really deluxe on the Mark IV. You put the safety on, you push this little button back here, and voila, you're apart. You pull the bolt out, you're ready to clean. It's that easy to do, and in my opinion makes the Mark IV, I don't know why Ruger didn't do a big marketing campaign over that. That is absolutely stellar. I guess they didn't want to knock on their earlier pistol versions, but I don't really remember any real marketing material around it. I heard about it on YouTube videos and from Rock City Guns. So anyway, that makes buying the Mark IV very much worth it over a Mark III. Not to say this doesn't shoot any better than the Mark III. The Mark III is an exceptional pistol. I think Bob has it's the Mark III Hunter version, which is amazing. It's got the heavy bull barrel. I'm pretty sure we've got other videos on it out there, but great pistol. But we put a red dot on that, tons of fun. So this is what I use to build those skills. Have come out and run maybe 100 rounds cheap. 22 shells are back down to a reasonable price. And after that, I grab my 9mm and shoot 50 rounds with that at the same distance and see if my groups improve, and usually it does. It always takes me time to warm up. You can see, if you can see here on the video, I'll try and get a clip. The lower target has a much wider spread, and as I warm up, you can see everything come in where I'm actually hitting some rounds dead center. I'm not sure how many went in there because there's multiple, but anyway, that's pretty good for me and building my skills. What else can I tell you about this? Oh, Rock City Guns is a Class 3 dealer now, so one of the things I intend to do, this has a threaded barrel, we'll be getting a suppressor for it. Not anytime truly soon, but soon enough. Because that will be really cool, shooting suppressed out of this gun. Yeah. Okay, folks, there you go. The Ruger Mark IV 2245 Lite. Great gun, feels great in the hand. Soft shooter, great for teaching people to shoot too. Love it. All right, folks, always remember anyone could shoot and have fun. We'll see you next time.